What's good, y'all? Let's Make Sense of the Podcast. We are back, finally for another week. Finally for another week. And like we always say,
the truth.
you can't even remember.
I don't remember it. Wait. What is...
Oh, no, terrible. No.
Nope.
The truth that you don't want.
The truth that you don't want, but you definitely need it.
We definitely need it, and clearly she needs a reminder. I go by the Bull Vance.
And I'm Ash.
You got Ingles.
And we are back, finally. I know it's been a while. It's been a long time.
It's been some months.
It's been some months. I know. We're still here. You know what I'm saying? We're still here. We're still kicking. You know what I'm saying? As we always say, life be lifing.
Period.
Life be lifing. Everybody good? Y'all good? You know what I'm saying? Nothing new? Everything good?
Do you want to talk about something?
Everything.
I'm good.
We're gonna start starting episodes. We're gonna start starting episodes with a crash out.
Not a crash out. Who crashing out?
Whatever's bothering you, you know what I'm saying? Whatever's bothering you, we're gonna start the episode that way. Actually, I got one today.
Okay.
It just randomly came to my mind.
Oh, okay.
So, people who can't sing at funerals. Me personally, we starting off on this note right now.
I honestly definitely don't believe if you can't sing, do not get up there and grab the mic. I don't care how much the spirit is moving you. Sit your ass down.
It happens a lot. People who can't sing at funerals, then they be loud with it too. That be cooking me. Like, yo, I'm already, you know what I'm saying? I'm already hurting enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm down. Then you want to be sounding like a dog and hurting. Like, we don't want like that.
Nah, not if you singing off tune, off key, you adding lyrics that's not even in there. Like, I can't get into that. And then you got the church people that be in there like, take your time, and they be clapping and saying yes. Like, no, we're gonna bypass that.
They be fake. They be like, yeah, go and keep singing. No, don't keep singing. Stop. Just stop. That's it. Though. Oh no, wait, one more.
Oh.
People, if I let you cross the street, I'm gonna need you to move your feet. Don't give me at least give me a little jog. Like, if I'm letting you cross the street, give me a little jog to make it seem like you're moving faster. Don't slow down. I hate when people do that. I hate they're pedestrian right away. No, not always.
Hit them.
No.
Hit him. Don't catch me in the street behind the wheel. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna speed up till you go think your life is in danger. Get the fuck out the road.
It's crazy how different perspectives of things be different. Because when you the one crossing the street, you be like, I wish somebody would hit me. But then you the one driving, you be like, oh yeah.
But I be respectful enough to know that if I'm the person behind the wheel driving, if I was the person behind the wheel driving, then I would at least be like, I would put a little more pep in my step if I was a pedestrian. I'm not gonna walk slow.
All right.
Anyway, doing that.
Pick your feet up, people. That's all I'm saying. Pick your feet up.
Especially y'all that be jaywalking, because bitch, it's not even your light or your turn to go, and you walking slow.
Just pick it up. All right, that's my two for this week. I think that's all right now. All right. Functional depression. I feel like it was a good topic. Holidays coming up, and then it's just been a crazy year. No matter who you are, whether from the rich from the wealthy to down to the poor, it's been a year for all of us. Functional depression. All right, for those who don't know the definition of functional depression, functional depression is defined as it's a term for experiencing persistent low mood and other depression symptoms while still being able to manage daily responsibilities like work and relationships. While symptoms may be less severe than major clinical depression, they can negatively impact a person's physical and mental health over time. The condition could be invisible to others because the individual can maintain a successful outward appearance. So, functional depression. Has either one of you dealt with functional depression?
I
have. I definitely have.
I did. Yeah, I definitely had it.
I think a lot of people actually has dealt with functional depression, especially nowadays, with so much going on, so much stuff being cut, so much just like stuff being so high, people stressed out, stretched thin, people got kids, people got bills, people still trying to keep up with the price of living is outrageous.
Right.
Everything's outrageous, no matter who you are, no matter how much you make, it's just crazy. And sometimes you just have to keep it moving. Some people might just say they got to keep moving for their kids. Some people got to keep moving just because they don't have a choice. They don't have a choice. They can't stop. Some people you just got to deal with it. You just got to deal with it. So, how would you tell somebody that's dealing with functional depression, what would be some keys to,
to deal with because functional depression, because like the main word in that is functional, you're still going through your everyday life. So it's kind of hard to tell somebody like how to deal with that. Unless it's just like you need to, like, the main thing is you need to get into the root of why you're on the back end depressed,
Right.
or why you can still be able to go out into the world and do what you need to do, be there for your family, your relationship, your kids, whatever the case may be. But that's really one of them things that's easier said than done, because taking that moment to reflect on why you are depressed, why you still, doing everything you got to do can be a major setback, because now you can go into that stage where you might wind up being actually depressed, and now you're, actually suffering from that because you're missing work and you don't want to deal with your kids and you don't want to deal with your relationship, and you alienating your friends and your family. Everybody's kind of trying to figure out what's wrong and what's going on and why you're sudden drop off the face of the earth, and you can't really explain it because it's just like, well, I'm depressed. And they're going to be like, well, bitch, you was out last weekend turning up on the fucking couch with me. So how you depressed now? And it's just like, you can't ask those questions, and you can't put that scenario out there just to say that they're not depressed because they were partying with you last weekend. That's not fair.
Because depression don't really have a face. Like
It doesn't.
there's nothing that says, like, how many times you see people that look perfectly, healthy, perfectly fine, and then unfortunately something along those lines. So you'd be like,
what the fuck was wrong with them?
Yeah, this quote, it says, functional depression is real. You work, joke around, take care of people around you, but mentally you are drowning in your own thoughts and nobody knows it.
Yeah, because it's one of them things where you got a constant worry, like, especially like how you said, like, in today's economy, in today's, world, the cost of living is high. Everybody is one, maybe two, if you're lucky enough, 3 paychecks away from being homeless or whatever the case may be. A lot of adults, like especially our age, are moving back in with their parents to save money. A lot of people are refraining from having kids because it doesn't bring value into the world if I bring a kid into the situation where I know at the end of the day I can't provide for you and myself.
All right.
And, I don't, and me personally, or whatever case, I have dealt with functional depression. Thank by the grace of God, I'm not dealing with it anymore. But I figured that if I stayed in that moment, it wouldn't get me anywhere. Like, if I stayed in that moment, it wouldn't get me anywhere. If I stayed in that funk, if I didn't deal with my issues head on, then what else is it going to get me? And I solely believe I can never pour from a empty or half-filled cup. So if I'm not giving you the overflow of whatever I value in myself, you can't have anything.
Right. Now, certain forms of functional depression, people will have to deal with the rest of their lives, like losing a parent. That's a big one.
That's grief.
That's it. Yes and no. It is grief, but you still can. That's still a form of depression. Like,
I think because grief is grief by itself is such a broad topic that you can't, people will say you have the 5 stages of grief, but grief itself is such a broad topic because you can be an adult in your 60s and you lost your mom 20 years ago or whatever the case may be, and you've been fine for the past 10 years. And then one moment, one memory, one song, one smell, one word, one sentence, whatever the case may be, brings you right back to the moment that you lost your mother. So that's why I say it technically it still will be a little bit of functional depression, but because grief is so broad, you can just put it back under that umbrella.
It is grief. It is grief. Don't get me wrong. It is grief. But like if someone lost a parent, right? And then that person that lost a parent, they have kids and they're so used to their parent being around, for their grandkids. So now when graduations come around, they're not there. And when birthdays come around, they're not there. So it's always going to be that in the back of their head. Like, no matter how good or great things might be going, it's just like, like you said, it hit them. So it might be grief. It's a combination of grief and functional depression, but it's still depression at the end of the day, because like I got to keep going for my kid. I got to keep going for, just staying strong, just keep, because the world don't stop. It don't matter who. Listen, when people
don't matter
die,
what happened, the world does not stop. It keeps going.
Doesn't stop. All right. So, wait, go ahead.
Before we get too far, I hate to be that person.
Oh shit!
I hate to be that person.
It's okay.
Toxic moments with it.
It's okay.
I hate to be that person.
It's all right. We all need a bad guy, and if you're gonna be the bad guy, you gotta embrace the bad guy role. That's fine.
I Ant. Now we about to change it to the bad guy Ant.
No, we go. I think we still on track. It's the. I see y'all are definitely seeing it from like y'all are definitely on the same page when it comes to like how it looks and how it may seem. And then you have the other side where you ain't touched too much on it where like, well, bitch, how you depressed and you were just on couches with me last week? Whoa, hold on. A lot of that stuff can be real fluff. It doesn't give like depression, like functional depression, because depression is to me is severe. It's a lot. Like if I'm not like if my man just went out and he just went and spent like a $200 in the club, and you know we went to another club, he spent $100 on a stripper, and the next day he talking about like I miss my family. Bro, what are you talking about?
Maybe that was his way of dealing with his.
Way is just dealing.
That was his way of dealing with it.
It's better for me to go out and have a good time and be around good energy than me being by myself.
When women break up,
in it.
when women break up or people break up, what's the first thing the friends say? Yo, let's go out, bro, or let's go out, sis. That's the first thing that people want to do. They want to take you out to get you out of that funk.
Yeah.
People need to spend time on themselves. Take a step back, relax, make time for yourself.
That's lonely.
Huh?
That's lonely.
And then people aren't experiencing life as they must be. Because I love taking myself out to dinner. You know how good it is to spend money for one?
I am an only child to heart, baby. I go to the movies by myself. I don't give a fuck. Even with a man. I don't care.
But going out and doing activities, but actively like, oh, I'm depressed, it's like, it doesn't make sense.
I think it's just the way of masking it. It's just the way to mask it. It's like a nigga that got his heart broke. Nah, man, fuck these bitches. Whole time he don't care how many bitches he fuck. He's still thinking about this one chick.
And that'd be a lot of niggas.
Yeah,
That's a lot of niggas operate.
Nah, bro, I ain't thinking about it, bro.
Yes, you are.
Nigga, fuck 10 bitches and still thinking about that one.
And all I hear is that she sucked one dick. Oh my god,
nigga sick.
So can a guy? So does this seem like functional depression when a guy is having sex with multiple women and just basically just not slowing down?
Mm-hmm.
He might have a problem.
Yeah,
he might have a problem. I'm not gonna do what the women say. They call him gay and all this other crazy shit. No, we're not gonna do that.
I wouldn't say that. He missing a connection that he's just not getting. Because it is guys that'll run through some shit. They'll definitely run through some shit or whatever case me. It's just like, oh, what about the joint you was talking to last week? Or I mean, that is what it is. Like it's just a one and done.
Is he just single and just out here running through shit and he telling from the jump he not worried about no commitment or nothing?
Now, if that's like one thing, that's another side to it. Of course, somebody's going to challenge that and be like, oh, is something wrong with you? Who hurt you? There are people, women and men, that just, I'd rather be single and just run through some shit. Yeah.
That sounds crazy as coming from a woman. As a woman, if a woman said that to me, I'm like, yeah, I'm probably going to stay far away from. No, actually.
She not going to tell you I'm running through shit. She's going to tell you. She's going to tell you, I'm not looking for a relationship right now. I'm just dating. And then you can interpret that whatever fuck way you want to.
Yo, man,
I'm saying.
Well, some shorty told me like, and I feel like there are a lot of cues for like maybe depression or like maybe somebody just sad, because I don't want to just somebody just like you just having an off day to like, oh, you're just depressed. Right. But the person basically said that they felt like they need to experience things, or they have not experienced enough things far as a dating life probably. And
were they young?
Were
they young?
They're in their mid-20s. So
it's still early.
It was fun then.
They ain't go through their whole phase.
But that
clock it. I believe everybody should have one of those. I honestly do, but you know, that's a different opinion for those who want to hear it.
So that's not a like. But in the midst of that, they're struggling with outside things, but that's something that they feel as though they need. So
everything else ain't in order, but they trying to fulfill their whatever.
So they trying to be adventurous, but they ain't got their ducks in a row.
See.
Yeah,
I mean,
they got it backwards.
I mean, you can. What I will say is, I think that's the perfect time to be adventurous, because you don't have your ducks in a row. Like, you're not situated or solidified or have a foundation to be in anything committed or long term.
She trying to get tricked on.
I'm just saying. Because if you don't have your ducks in a row, I ain't looking for all 10 ducks, maybe about 5. You ain't got all 5 of your ducks in a row. And you decide that you want to be in a committed relationship, that will go downhill very fucking fast. So, I mean, that is the perfect time to be adventurous. Get your ducks in a row, get yourself together, figure out what you actually want, and call it a day.
But the problem with that sometimes is you run through all them ducks in a row and it was a goose in there. and then now down the line, you can't find nobody because you just was out here.
Well, who fault was that? Because in Duck, Duck, Goose, you damn sure see the person go duck, 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 and then hit goose. Yeah. Right?
It's still in their 20s though. So
is that masking? Is that if they're dealing with stuff outside of that, but that's like their focus, like, oh, I need to do this.
Yeah,
but
because that's an outlet.
Turmoil.
That's an outlet. That's an outlet. That's an outlet.
Everybody always looking for an outlet.
Everybody looking for an outlet. Whether your outlet is, you don't want it to be drinking or smoking because those become addictions. Sex can be an addiction as well. Going out can be a lot of shit can be an addiction. But at the end of the day, everybody's looking for an outlet to relieve them from whatever's going on when they alone and 4 walls is closing in on them.
Yeah. I definitely think therapy is not working for people.
I don't think
some people not going to therapy. That's the problem. People don't go to therapy. You know where people go? It's a podcast.
Yeah,
that's their therapy.
Yeah. Tune in every Tuesday.
Every week. You just gotta. I mean, you gotta find there. I would say therapy. Therapy can help you. But people have a stigmatism against therapy, especially the Black community. They don't believe you need no help. Go to church, pray about it, give it to God. But faith without work is dead. You can't just go to God and give everything and then not put in any work to make yourself better.
They be cooking me with that. No, I'm just leaving it in God's hands. And then you done told 3 girlfriends. What do you mean? You left it in their hands. Now they didn't decide it for you.
Before I talked to you about it, I did talk to God about it. And I'm doing something to fix it. And now I'm talking to you about it. But I already talked to him already.
Listen, the problem is a lot of broken females and it's a lot of broken women and there's a lot of broken men getting information from a bunch of...
Check you changing how you go with your gender roles.
Because it's a lot of broken women, it's a lot of broken men.
Look at that.
Friend groups.
Clock it.
And everybody in that friend group is broken. And everybody in that friend group is giving everybody terrible advice.
I would love to talk about what's going on in my friend group now, but I cannot. It's not.
You know what we got to do? We're going to have to make a Patreon.
I can't talk about it.
Listen,
but I would love to because
we're going to make people pay.
There's so much going on, and it's just like, I want to fix it so bad, but I can't fix it. And so I'm just like...
We're going to make us a Patreon or subscribe only. Y'all gonna have to pay to hear this type of information. You know what I'm saying?
Pay to hear some information.
If she gonna say it, we gotta get in.
I would definitely say you can lay. You can't lay on my personal couch, but you can lay on my couch if you get what I'm saying.
But no, listen, it's definitely a lot. Because we all got some stories that you necessarily can't share on there. But hey, if y'all want to pay for it, F it. But listen, it's a lot of broken groups. A lot of broken groups.
Oh,
a lot of broken groups.
That's something we should have talked about before.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we are. But it's definitely a lot of broken friend groups. Like how many groups of women and a lot of groups of men, like they might be separately, they all might have something going on, but they all hate each other. They all hate each other. And you got this broken group and this broken group. And then they just going at each other. And that's the majority.
And then they clicked in the group.
Yeah, that's the problem. Now it's just like, just a bunch of miserable people. Then you got to go online.
Yeah.
It be too much going on nowadays. Too many voices, too many people with opinions that nobody cares about. Like, nobody cares. Nobody cares. All right, to finish that one, what is a subtle sign that someone is mentally unstable?
Lashing out at the wrong moments. Overly emotional. And when I say overly emotional, not somebody that cries at the drop of a hat, but it's just like they don't know how to fluctuate their emotions at the right moment. So it's just like a lot of, you need help.
Borderline crazy.
Yeah, you need help.
You just start crying at the drop of a moment. I'm thinking you're crazy.
People that, is it they mentally unstable?
Yeah.
People that don't know how to admit when they wrong.
Think so?
Yes, people, and this is and not just people that don't know how to admit that they're wrong. People that don't know how to admit that they're wrong and will beat it into everybody around you and you if they have the problem with you that you were wrong and that there's nothing to fix it or whatever the case may be. But they don't see past that whatever you did to them was wrong and anything that they did is not wrong. I believe you're mentally unstable. Because what the fuck?
You could be right.
Is that from a personal experience?
Yeah,
Okay.
not my.
You ever had any of them personal experiences?
I'm
Somebody
just
was mentally unstable, or did you make them mentally unstable?
Or they constantly. I'm sorry. Or they constantly like. Or they're constantly a pessimistic person. I hate that with a passion. Like everything is like you see, like you can't see the silver lining in anything. Like even if you get like a good job or something good happens to you, you're always waiting for the other shoe to fall that you don't want to celebrate any of your wins, whether they small or big. You just constantly like, no, that shit gonna fuck up at any minute. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen, but it's gonna fuck up, and it's always fucked up because that's just my life, and everybody been like that. Everybody leaves me.
And
Everybody. Then it's like, what the fuck is going on
That's
here?
exactly why they always say the power of tongue. If you keep speaking like that, guess what? Nothing's going to change. You're going to constantly be stuck in that same spot. Oh, nothing's never good going to happen for me. Why everything good happen for everybody else? Because you always miserable. What do you mean? You just want to sit around. My problem is people want to sit around and complain, but don't want to do nothing about it. Like you just want to sit around and just complain. Are you going to get up and do something about it? Oh, I'm fat. You going to get up and go to the gym? Go to the gym. Oh, I'm broke. You going to get up and go to work, or you going to complain about it and be late every day to work?
Well, the go to work thing is...
I can't keep a man.
Depends on where you going. Depends on where you going.
All right, you ain't necessarily got to go to work. I mean, start a business then. Do something that you like.
Don't say that.
Don't.
Find
Women be lying when they say they can't keep a man.
Find you some money.
You said what?
Women are liars when they if there's no such thing as a woman can't keep a man.
Explain.
Explain. Because I know a few bitches that really can't keep a man.
They're not virgins.
No.
They lay down mad times.
You can have sex. Yeah, they can have sex.
Sex is nothing.
Sex and keeping is different.
Sex is nothing.
Nope.
You can go outside and find a hobo that has sex
Keep
with.
doing your big one. Says he'll say
So
around.
that's not keeping a man. But that's not keeping a man. No, it's not.
If she
It's really
can't,
not.
if that's all she got to offer, she can't cook. Nigga, you hungry? That's what you mean. You hungry? Oh, you gonna eat this pussy? I'm really hungry. What do you mean?
Well,
she don't do nothing for you.
We gotta get out of that narrative too, because niggas be like, "Oh, can she cook?" And they be like, "All right, well, can you build me a bathroom?"
I definitely met somebody that's over there. They don't know how to cook that well, and I'm like, you got a kid though.
Everybody don't know how to cook. You be surprised.
Baby, listen, I am a Tesla. I have a 2-year-old that lives off of Cheerios, strawberries, and grapes.
She lit.
And maybe chicken nuggets and French fries. Cooking for a toddler is different from cooking for like a grown child. But baby, they can live off air.
Babies don't care.
They live off air and
chicken
water.
Nuggets, pizza, snacks. They do not care.
Listen,
not a care in the world.
I can feed her Cheerios for 24 hours.
I'm crying.
I'm not care, but it happens.
No, but some women just can't. I mean. Yeah,
if you can't, I don't feel like cooking should be a major thing because a lot of women can't cook.
Right. Let me just put out the everything, the cooking, washing clothes. That's the stuff that people talk about. Besides that, why couldn't a woman keep a man? What it is?
He don't want to be kept. What the fuck? That's the main purpose.
We want to be kept.
Bullshit. Every nigga don't want to be kept.
If she's not attractive, of course you're not.
Oh my God! Then why you talking to her if she's not attractive?
She might have
some attractive on her.
Oh,
see, that's the problem. That's the fucking problem right there.
So she a mutt in the face. So she a mutt in the face, and now you thinking with your dick because it's just like, oh, well, she a mutt in the face, but her ass is nice.
That's the problem.
Her personality might win me over.
She ugly with personality.
Now you're right. That can happen. That can happen.
There's a lot of
ugly with personality. That can happen.
I get you. I understand.
But at the end of the day, nothing keeps a man but a man that wants to be kept. That is very much proven logic.
So the logic behind that is
he has to want to be there. If he don't want to be there, he's not going to be there. The same way you can't do anything to make a nigga cheat. He going to cheat because he want to cheat.
So who the prize?
Whoever think they the prize at the moment.
Hey, listen, man. I'm staying out of this one.
Because you can go biblical and it'll be like a man that finds a wife finds a good thing. All right, so his wife is the prize, right? In that sense. See, in that sense, the woman is the prize. Wait, I said in that sense,
no, you good.
The woman is the prize. But then if you go into today's society and they be like, well, who the prize? And just be like, well, both of y'all should be thinking of yourselves as the prize. So that you bring something to this relationship. Not a table. We're not talking about that. Fuck your table. Mm-hmm. To the relationship, you bring something in here that nobody else has.
Problem is, everybody think they're your prize. Everybody want to be your prize. Like, no, Fuck all of that.
That's a part of being mentally delusional.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the prize.
You delusional. It'd be like,
I'm
well,
this,
why are
I'm
you the
that.
prize? And they'd be like, well, I got money. Okay, and so do banks.
I'm sorry, I made us go off on a tangent.
Hey man,
That's what we
it happened
I'm
like
just
that.
saying, you gotta have something, and it's hard, but it's not hard in any situation to have something that somebody else doesn't have.
Mhm.
So what are you giving that I know I can't go find from anybody else? And that goes both ways.
All right.
So, like I said, the gender roles is just weird to me. Like, oh, she got to be able to cook, clean, da, da, da. But what if she can't do those things? Like, are you going to completely X her out? Is everything off the list? And it's just like, when it comes to a guy, I don't just want your money. Can you fix my broken sink, or do I got to call somebody? Can you hang my TV up? Do I got to call somebody? Can you fix a screw that's loose? Do I got to call somebody? Can you build this fucking dining room table with me? Not from scratch, but bitch, the one that came out the box from Amazon. Can you build it with me? No? All right then. So you're fucking incapable of doing shit that I need you to do as well.
That shit get tiring, fellas. Don't. Yeah,
bullshit. I love me a project. I love me a home improvement project.
I do that shit for a living. That shit get tiring. I'm gonna do it.
But every guy can't. But every guy can't do that.
Pay me.
And now I do believe at a certain point in time, it's just like that luxury of having the income or the money to pay somebody to do it. I believe in it. Like I want somebody to come clean my house twice a week. I want a chef that come cook my meals on Sunday. And I want to call somebody to hang up my TV and build some shit so I ain't got to fucking do it, or me and him ain't got to argue while we doing it. I would love that. That's a luxury I feel like everybody should have. I don't feel like I have to like, you know, perpetuate my nigga to say, oh, you need to be able to fix all the shit in the house because you're a man. Because if he said to me, well, you a woman, so I need you to be able to cook, clean, fold my laundry, make the bed, make sure the kids is good, because you can suck my dick.
Dang. All right. Transitioning from that, since we on the topic of this, bare minimum. I seen a post the other day. It said flowers were the bare were the bare minimum. Now, what would be considered the bare minimum from a woman's point of view? What do you think is the bare minimum to you? This is strictly you.
To me?
To you. Strictly bare, just to you, bare minimum. Because every woman's bare minimum is different.
The bare minimum to me is buying me something to eat.
That's the bare minimum. You make sure you was.
Yeah.
All right, you can starve.
I don't particularly. I'm not saying I don't like flowers, but I'm not a good.
Oh yeah, we know. You want chicken wings.
I want chicken wings. So if you bought me flowers, I'm gonna accept them. I'm gonna love them. I'm gonna think they're really pretty, but they're gonna die because I'm not gonna take care of them. I'm just not that girl, and I'm not putting any, you know, heart towards girls that love flowers, that want just because flowers. Do what you
Everybody's
do, sis.
different.
But the bare minimum for me is definitely buying me food because I'm a hungry bitch.
So the bare minimum is buying you food. Is there anything else outside of food? Because people made it seem like it's just like this whole list of bare minimum stuff, and they started right with flowers.
I don't know. Now that I'm hit with that question, bro. I never thought about that.
Because nobody like
what the bare minimum actually is, like what you, because you'll get on, because you can be having, I can say this, you can be having a great like relationship or time with your partner, and then you'll get on social media and see some shit and they be like, that's the bare minimum? Oh.
I wonder if I can find a post.
Like, what if I'm like a complacent bitch because I didn't know that I'm complacent with the shit that I have, and this is the bare minimum. I should be asking for more. Right. I don't know.
I think it's levels. It's levels to like what the standard is. Like you got the bare minimum, you got a standard, and then you got like expectations.
I also think I think the expectations overshadow a lot of what people consider like bare minimum, because a girl that doesn't have it, like you can't be the girl that you don't have anything name brand. But then you get on social media and be like, oh, well, nigga gotta take me shopping. He gotta buy me Chanel. He gotta get my hair done. He gotta get my $200 nails done. It's just like, if you never did those things for yourself, or you don't have those things by yourself in your closet, how can you expect a nigga to do something that you haven't done for yourself yet?
We need to eliminate a lot of things.
I'm just saying, like, if I can buy my own Chanel bag, then then that'll be considered the bare minimum for me for you to buy me a Chanel bag because I can do it. I can do it. I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. There are definitely levels because there are women that are at that tax bracket or at that income level. Everything that a man will present to them, they can do themselves 10 times over. So it's just like, what are you providing to me that's something that I can't give to myself?
I feel bare minimum. Yeah. Basically,
so that'll be the bare minimum.
If you was that person, all right, yeah. So I feel like certain women attract a certain type of guy. Mm-hmm. So a woman that attracts women that attract men with money. That's just how it is.
And there's game
for the most part.
There's game
for the most part.
There's definitely game. Like you can definitely, if you're a single female, you look a certain way. Not even. Let's change that. Not even look a certain way. If you present yourself a certain way. Go to the right places at the right time, doing the right thing. You will attract certain shit. You will attract men with money. And I'm gonna be honest with you, because a nigga, not a nigga. I'm sorry. Let's change that. A man that has it does not mind giving it.
That's a fact.
That is a living fact. A man that wants to trick on a female or his female, his woman, his wife, whatever, will absolutely do it with no questions asked, no ifs, ands, or but. A man that doesn't want to do it, a man that's penny pinching, a man that's pocket watching, he's the one that's the loudest saying that all bitches want is a nigga that's going to do X, Y, and Z. And it's just like, if you can't do it, sir, you don't belong in this conversation.
Wait, but some niggas do be having it. They just, they stingy. You're not just going to get over them.
That's perfectly fine. But you're attracting that type of female because you in that type of setting.
All right. Like I said, the nigga with money, if he gonna spend it, he gotta make it worth being spent. Like she gotta make sure.
They don't. No, they don't. Oh, they don't.
Are we talking about both? Like
niggas not just niggas not.
Niggas just not giving out. I want y'all to understand.
Niggas is not giving out money from the rip.
Niggas are easy. Niggas not niggas. Let me stop saying niggas. Men are very easy because I simply broke down to you what I've seen at least 5 females do of how to go catch a man that has money by doing the bare minimum of being in the right place at the right time and setting themselves up for that.
That's not what we saying.
And what I'm saying though is
he getting something out of it.
If he has the money,
he ain't getting nothing out of it. He a simp.
No. You think he a simp? You thinking he a simp, but it's not him.
He working towards something.
It's the simple fact that he's gonna give it. You got guys that'll be like, "Oh, I'm not giving anything unless I receive something in return." There are men out there that will give and don't receive anything and don't want anything. They just enjoy it.
Hold up, niggas just out here giving out money. What do you mean they just out here giving out money? What are they, a bank? Like, what do you mean they just giving out money? They don't expect to get nothing back. It's different. You can look out for a person. Don't get me wrong. You can look out for a person.
I'm not talking about looking out for anybody.
Niggas
now we have a personal relationship with
niggas just out here giving out money now.
Yes.
Not getting nothing. Not expecting anything. Well,
not expecting anything.
Not eventually expecting anything.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas fuck the game up. Ain't no fucking way.
Child,
that's not happening.
Y'all saying it's not.
Listen,
y'all saying it's not happening.
They're expecting something. Okay. They not just giving out money and not expecting nothing.
If y'all in the environment,
they're not black.
I was a listen.
They're not black. They're definitely not black. They're Indian. They're white. Might be Chinese.
I was a bartender and a server for 5 years. I worked there 5 years, 5 or 6 years, on and off. That I worked at the little country club, baby.
Well, I mean,
baby, and they're not all Caucasian.
They must got some fetishes.
They're not all Caucasian. And they might have personal fetishes. I'm not getting into everybody's brain.
They getting something out.
At the end of the day,
they're not just handing
at the end of the day, you'll be surprised how many men of all races, even the ones that look like y'all be thinking that they're not, but they are out there, that will just give and don't receive. Some people are like that. Some people, and I'm not saying like it's a game, but some people are really just their love language is to give.
Yeah, my love language is to give, but
But you looking for something in return. Bullshit. So your love language is not what I'm talking about.
95% of men is looking for something.
You saying 95%, and I definitely know that it's a lesser number than that.
They got some type of fetish. It's a foot. They looking at feet.
Now you gotta be a fetish.
It's gotta be
and
something.
I'm just saying.
No
I'm just
way.
saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They
I ain't
are
got
out
that type
there.
of money yet, so maybe I'm not in those worlds where I could just be like, oh yeah,
Well,
she was right.
Well, if you
Country
already
club.
have it in your head that you not doing that, you won't do it.
If the bare minimum ain't genuine and it ain't about like love and
The
getting
bare
to know
minimum
somebody,
is personal. The bare minimum is always going to be a personal preference.
that's cool. If it involves money, it's a little personal.
Because somebody would say, "Oh, the bare minimum is a nigga got to pay my rent." That's one female, and then another female would like, "Oh, the bare minimum is a nigga
What's today's
opening the
date?
door for me."
You start getting them posting about a week. They start, oh, niggas ain't got no money, niggas ain't shit. Yeah, the rent coming up. December 1st coming around.
Mine is paid, so I don't know what y'all talking about.
Rent coming up.
And
All right,
it's
so
just,
so let me ask you this question. Just spin off of that. So women that have their own money, right? When they say a nigga with money can't do nothing for me. So what exactly can the nigga do for them? Since they have their own money.
that's personal. Because he has to bring something to her.
What can he bring to? That's what I'm asking you. What can he bring to her that she got?
I can't give you an example of that because if she like say if she like a CEO of a company, a CFO, COO, or she just high on a board, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And like she has it to where she has status and she has the income.
Mm-hmm.
So that man, more than likely, what she would be looking for in that man is peace. So what can that man give me that quiets my mind from everything that I have to deal with at the level that I am? And if he gives me that, and more than likely, a lot of those women do look for men in their tax bracket so they don't have to go through that tug of war thing of you make less money than me, or I make more money than you, da-da-da. Because a lot of men don't want to see their woman being a breadwinner in a relationship.
Man, listen, niggas on cups out here. Niggas ain't trying to hear none of that nowadays. You tripping.
Listen, but what I'm saying is if she's already at that level where she can do for herself, she can vacation, she don't have to worry about a bill, she's not checking her bank account to see when a deposit is coming through. Like she's not worried about anything that as far as monetary value goes. He has to bring something to her that's personal. So that's why I said a piece. So he has to be able to quiet her mind from all the outside shit. He has to be her peace at home. He has to be her peace outside of work. That's what he has to give her. And if he does not give that, if he complicates that, or he escalates what she already has going on when she's at work, or when she's in work mode, or when she's in that leader role, that doesn't help her at all. That just adds more stress to the plate. Now you become a child. You're not my partner. You're not my teammate. Now you're just a fucking burden.
So he basically got to come in a whole different. But some of those women are even just hard to approach because
that is very true too.
Like how would like something.
But that's also a personal thing too, because if she was somebody that like had a hard childhood and then she worked all the way up to where she is right now, oh baby, you have a real fight to get to whatever the fuck she wants you to have.
I think once you cut through the red tape and get there, I mean you there. Just don't fuck it up because then the next person ain't coming for another 10, 20 years down the line if you're lucky.
I mean,
let me give y'all this. Once you start your relationship with house visits, you will never experience real dates or fun outings. True or false?
What the fuck is house visits?
Meaning,
like your
they
first
coming
date,
over.
is they coming over?
They coming over all the time.
If you like them enough, I mean, shit, I don't.
You will never experience real dates or fun outings. Do you agree that that's the case? If you started with a house visit, like they started with that. Your first time hanging out was at the crib.
I don't know. I never experienced it.
Don't let me come to the crib before I take you out. I already know how this is gonna go. You can't like me that much. Like I had to something, a new word or a phrase. I don't know, but like I feel like I'll be introducing people to certain things, but more so like it's me thing. So like slow burn. Slow burn needs to be a thing. And I expressed that to like maybe a few women that I dated, and I saw one of them like talk about it on Instagram. I'm like, you doing too much. Why you got that from me? Like, why you like that's a me thing. That's a us thing. You like put your 2 cents to put on social media. No, that wasn't for nobody but just us. But anyway, slow burn. Like she wanted me to meet her daughter, and I'm like, bro, hold up. I want to meet your daughter.
Whoa. How far along was this?
I mean, it was probably a couple months, but it's still like...
Still.
I just feel like
A couple months is crazy.
Like there was like the space where like, oh, you can come over, and I'm like, I don't want to meet your daughter at your house. Like I probably want to meet her when we out and about, or like I got one of my god kids or something like that, and then we meet up together. Like I don't want your daughter looking at me like, oh, this mommy new friend, or this mommy new boyfriend, or mommy about to get a husband.
Uncle Aunt.
No, I'm just saying, like it's just
Was y'all getting serious?
I mean, at some points it was probably going to get serious, but like I don't want to meet your daughter. Like
It wasn't getting that serious.
you feel me? Like yeah, like I want to like make sure we dead serious. You got some people who just they're dating poor. Whenever the type of people they dated, that expectation is the back of their mind.
How many months longer were we here?
When that conversation come up to meet the daughter,
about to meet the daughter.
It's probably 3 months plus.
Yeah, that's
You
kind of
was
soon.
laying pipe that well?
That's kind of
You want me to
soon.
read the door?
That's kind of soon. 3 months.
3 months is too soon to meet somebody's kid, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 3 months is
like,
crazy.
The fuck?
But hey, man,
3 months? Damn.
but maybe it could have been just like I'm different.
If she dated 4 people in a year, that's I mean, she made somebody meet her kid every 3 months. She got the whole year covered.
But me, I'm conscious of stuff like
Was
that.
it a younger kid? Like how like
They're like 5, 6,
oh yeah, she tripping.
maybe 7.
Yeah.
They're between that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Anything under 10, I feel like is like crazy. Because I,
you
feel like
gonna
they're
know
still
about my kid, but you ain't about to meet him.
I feel like
yeah.
10, 11, 12, even still, but like at least they can talk back. Like
Well, 5, 6,
you can, I know you can.
Kids
They
know
can.
what's up.
They know what's going on,
my
but
baby
yeah.
talk very well. She too.
Yeah.
But
So-
that kid right there, super smart. Like over the phone, I'd be like, bro, that's not a 6-year-old. Like, like that's not 6. Like, she know a little too much that's going on right now. Like, and I don't want to come over and it look like I might be staying the night and like she say something fly like, oh, like addressing me staying or something like that. Like no, you need to stay in the child's place. But that's when I knew it was like, oh, 3 months.
3 months is crazy.
That's a little too soon. And
Yeah.
You in there eating the fruit snacks up. Hey,
Not eating the
hi,
fruit
Mr.
snacks.
Mr. Ant.
but women who have kids, they easily swindled.
I seen a post yesterday, and it made a lot of men mad. It said, "Men." The lady said she doesn't date men that have kids because he couldn't even keep his family together. And the people in the comments, the men were upset about that one. So, what's your thoughts on that? Yo, they was hot. They was hot in the comments.
I feel like we talked about this before when it comes to men that have kids, and it's either like the first indication you know they're not gonna be around is the baby shower, because when you announce the pregnancy, he was still around, and then all of a sudden the maternity shoot comes around, you by yourself. Then it comes to the baby shower, he's nowhere in sight.
Just me and my kids against the world.
And then it comes to having a baby and raising a baby, and it's just like now he in and out. All of a sudden we see him at the first birthday party. And it's just like, I mean, some part of that statement was actually true. It's just like a lot of guys, when they have a kid, they start a family they didn't want, or it was too much for them, they bail out. And they don't have no explanation on why they bail out, and they go live their life how they want to live it.
Talking about, because it'd be the other way around. Some women, they be all in love with this dude. Bam, got the baby out of him. I don't need a nigga for shit. Nigga gone. They don't need a nigga. They don't need a nigga for nothing because they got the baby out of him already.
How many times does that happen?
That happens a lot.
It doesn't.
That happens a lot.
It doesn't.
If we're speaking in the sense of like these two people came together and the baby was made out of love and they were in a relationship and everything was cool, and then over time
that's one thing.
Yeah, like they start
But
separating.
men also don't deal with postpartum well either. They don't know what that is, and they think that it's a hoax. The same way Ant feel about functional depression is the same way a lot of niggas feel about postpartum depression. But that's what I'm saying. You call it delusion, but there's a female right now dealing with that.
That shit real.
After a few days of having her kid, and her man is saying to her or thinking to himself or saying to his friends and family, oh, that's delusional. She ain't nothing wrong with her. She just had a baby. Why she acting like that?
Now, what?
But you have to honestly put in the work to understand her hormones just dramatically dropped. Mm-hmm. She just either pushed out your big-headed ass baby, or she had that baby cut out of her. Out of 7 layers of fucking skin, muscle, tissue, blood, all that shit. And she has to recover from that in a few days and go back to her normal life and having a kid.
Pouch.
I asked somebody this. How long do you think that lasts?
How long you think postpartum lasts?
That lasts.
Postpartum could last a while.
That shit lasts.
How long should it last?
That shit lasts.
I don't know how long it should last. I had it for about 2 months.
2 months.
2 months. I had it for about 2 months.
So you think somebody can deal with that their whole life?
But the difference between me and a lot of women is I had a solid support system. I had a solid village.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it helped me get through what I needed to get through. A lot of women don't have that. If her baby father or her husband or whoever the case may be, her boyfriend doesn't know how to deal with that, or he's constantly being fed that that's not a real situation, he's not going to be able to talk to her, talk her through it, or be there for her. He's going to think that shit is bullshit and that she just lashing out him for no reason. But at the end of the day, that is a traumatic fucking surgery, a traumatic life experience that a woman is going through, whether it's life or death on the line, and a man will never understand it.
You know what's crazy? Now that I think,
take your jacket off. Take your jacket off, because only one person in this fucking room had an actual baby. So let's fucking go.
Wait, hold on. But now that I think about it, that's probably why a lot of niggas had babies and keep it moving, because they couldn't deal with the postpartum depression. The first chick went to the next chick, couldn't deal with it, went to the third. Niggas never deal with it. They never deal with the issue.
Seal that. And what is postpartum depression?
What it is?
Yeah. Shit. What is it? What does it look like?
What does it look like?
Mm-hmm. What do you think? If you haven't seen it personally, I'm not going to speculate because I don't know if you haven't seen it up close and personal. If you haven't seen it personally, what do you think postpartum depression is?
Okay. After you have the baby, it's basically like, it seems like to the woman, life is just like hitting you like all at once. You don't like the way you look. You don't know if you can be a mom, or just a bunch of different things that you just like overly think like, damn, I probably can't do this. Damn, do my man look at me the same? This is this. All these things that are controllable. Controllable. Very controllable.
Okay.
So yes, like you said, if you don't have a good support system, maybe that might be difficult for that said person. But we ain't gonna act like y'all saints. So have I experienced it like up close and personal? No, I ain't had my seed yet. But before the fact, before, you got some women out here just straight assholes. The girl I had got pregnant. Shorty was just on 10.
Oh, there. Okay.
Yeah. Shorty was on 10.
Don't say that for behind the scenes.
Like they be like, oh, man can't keep their family. No, y'all be out here like it's you selling a dream. I'm thinking everything cool. I'm trying to do the best that I'm supposed to do, and no, you ain't. Yeah, like you said, men are the reason that they get kept. I ain't getting kept. We sitting here like going through the motions, and we aren't controlling them. What I'm supposed to do? If I'm trying to help, I'm trying to be there. There are men that are out here actually trying, and there's still a girl out there like, that's not enough. That's not enough. So we looking like, well, damn, what am I supposed to do? You know what? Cool. You don't need me here. I'm not enough. I'm cool. If I had went through that with my seed, and then she got to the point where the motions before the baby is now how it is after the baby. No, I don't want shorty. No, I'm gonna take care of my seed though. But there's men that go through that. These are controllable emotions.
You see my 2 fingers?
Crash out.
See my 2 fingers? That means false. That means false.
God dang, crash out.
So I will go into this saying. At the time of producing my child, that means getting pregnant with her. Getting pregnant. Find out I was pregnant. Or whatever case it may be. During that time, I would say this, matter of fact, I did. Before I got pregnant in 2020, damn, what year was she? 2023? Yeah. Before I got pregnant in 2023, I had a miscarriage the year prior. So that was technically my first child I was pregnant with, and I had a miscarriage, went through that whole spiel. And then I got pregnant the very next year, went through the whole pregnancy, had my child. I had a healthy pregnancy. I didn't have any complications, no problems there. She was perfectly fine, everything like that. Went into labor the day I was supposed to be induced, which was some bullshit. But I digress. And she just stopped ascending, so I had to have a C-section. So that means emergency surgery at a time that I didn't plan on it. I planned on pushing. At that time in the room with me was my mom and my boyfriend, her father. Had my C-section, went through that whole spiel or whatever case, and we came home with my child. Now, when I came home with my child, matter of fact, before I came home with my child, the first night in the hospital, I had to spend with her by myself. That means he had to go home because our other 2 kids were home or whatever case may be. So he had to go home and he couldn't be in the hospital with me. I felt very lonely and I really had no reason to feel that way because there were nurses coming in and out, pressing on my stomach, doing all types of shit, making sure she was good, I was good. So, but I felt lonely and I cried myself to sleep holding my baby at that moment. And then I went home and I was like, damn, I have a child. Like, how am I going to, like, make sure she good or whatever case may be? Like, am I going to be a good mom? Am I going to make sure that everything that she needs is set for her? Am I going to make sure that she's healthy? Am I going to make sure that she goes to all her appointments? Am I going to make sure that she's eating properly? And I was breastfeeding. So a first-time mom, after having a miscarriage the year prior, and I'm breastfeeding. So that's a whole nother story and I'm not going to get into today. And at that time, I resented my boyfriend or whatever the case may be because I felt like he didn't know what I was going through. Mind you, he already had 2 kids prior. So this was one of them things. It was like, I don't want to hear about your prior experiences because this is my experience now and I'm a first timer. So I don't really give a shit about your 2-timer. I don't care. My first timer experience supersedes that. And in like about a 2-month span, I went through a bunch of up and down emotions. And it wasn't particularly towards the baby. It was just towards myself. And my body was changing. My mindset literally changed. Like, I literally felt the switch of my mindset changing of I couldn't do the same shit that I was doing prior to having her. Not even during my pregnancy, just prior to having her. And then it went into another spiel of this nigga not going to do what I need him to do. That was a thought. Mind you, he wasn't doing anything that would make me think that way, but it was a thought. So for that 2-month span, I went through that moment. Mm-hmm. And I talked about it to him. I talked about it, I think, to my aunt. I kind of talked about it to my mom, but my mom is kind of emotionally unavailable, I would say. So she doesn't click there yet. She doesn't click there right away, but she is there. But what I would say is when it comes to postpartum depression and when it comes to baby blues and stuff like that, a lot of men, when they have that kid and they like, oh, my seed is here and everything like that, and that woman goes through a chemical unbalance moment, they exit. And they'll say, oh, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to be there and I'm trying to do this. And then if it feels like it's not enough or she's saying it's not enough, and they'll be like, bye. And it's just like, how much at that moment before you had your kid, when that girl was pregnant and going through them 9 months, however long she was pregnant for, how long during that moment did you actually love and care about her? Because if during those moments of her just carrying your seed and nurturing them and growing them, if you didn't have that same feeling of that moment when they had your seed, it doesn't matter. Because if you only had it in the moment that your seed was in this world, crying, breathing, and you were able to hold them, you don't give a fuck about what they went through for 9 months. So at that moment, at that little moment when you have them, yeah, it's easy for you to eject yourself when she start acting like a weirdo because you wasn't locked in for them 9 months. And I'm not saying locked in because you just saw her get big from one moment to another. I'm saying locked in when you was at the doctor's appointments, you was listening, you was paying attention to her mood swings, you was paying attention to her food cravings, you was paying attention to how it changed her body and how she looked at herself. If you didn't give a fuck about that, then the only moment you're caring about is when that baby is living and breathing. So it's easy for you to eject yourself from that moment because that's all you gave a fuck about was that moment, that day. So you going to take care of your kid and you going to say, oh, that bitch was crazy. She didn't do this, that, and the third, or she was constantly bugging me while she was pregnant, or she was constantly bugging me, or she was constantly acting weird after we had my seed. And it's just like, did you give a fuck about her in March when she announced to you that she was pregnant? Up until November when she actually dropped your baby. If you didn't, yeah, it's easy for you to walk the fuck away. It's easy for you not to care. It's easy for you to say postpartum is some delulu-ass dream that a bitch just made up. But it's real.
All right. Yeah. All right. Damn. Yeah. I listen, man. I had to clip that. I got none of that one. All right. To all the people out there dealing with postpartum depression, make sure y'all
Please seek help.
Yeah, please seek help. You know what I'm
Find
saying?
help. Find definitely help, because that can turn to postpartum rage, and it turns into bad things.
Yeah. Let me give you this one. If your partner's best friend confessed feelings for you, would you tell or keep it quiet?
What? I'm telling. I'm fucking snitching. Cause what? You're not about to make it awkward at any function. I mean, oh no.
What, Natalia Perry?
You're not about to make it function. No, I am snitching first. What?
You telling them?
Especially if we at the same. No. Let me scratch that. Because if we at the same function and you tell me that, I'm gonna be like, oh, that's not appropriate. I'm gonna wait till I get home to tell my man though, because he gonna turn this shit upside down.
Yeah, the birthday party. Somebody say that now. The birthday party over. Oh, what happened? Why they rumbling?
Because what if the birthday party started at 8? We got there at 9. And you told me this shit at 9:30. Now I gotta go home. I gotta go home.
That for one, that's not your real best friend.
Yeah, that's crazy.
At all. And that person they would make sure you right under the jail.
Mm-hmm.
They had the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Off of that, if you're the best friend and you seen your best friend's partner out cheating, are you calling the best friend? Or are you telling the best friend?
I'm gonna get insight first. I would get insight first and be like, yo, what y'all got going on, like something going on that I don't know of. Like, let me know what's going on before I just like rat you out, because maybe I'm not seeing what I'm supposed to be seeing in the way that I thought I seen it. So like me just being that person, I feel like, yo, what's up? What's going on? Y'all good? Like, because off the rip, I'm telling you now, like, if I rap with him, like, I'm gonna tell him I saw you, but like, let me know what's going on. So
you asking them? You asking the person that's out.
I'm gonna ask my best friend, be like, yo, how you and such and such? Y'all good? I'm like, yeah, we good. Da-da-da. Oh, where they at right now? Oh, they said they at work. Now that's my I feel like that's my opening to be like, oh bitch, no, they not at work. they not at work. He had such and such and such and such with this bitch. Because you already told me, because when I asked you the first question, is y'all good? In your head, you thought that you think y'all fine,
Yeah.
And whatever issue that y'all might have going on, you don't feel like it's big enough for you to bring up to an outside source.
Right.
Okay? So, and then the second question I asked you, where are they at? If you tell me that, if I told you at a restaurant and you give me the name of that restaurant, I'm like, oh, okay, did they say they was going by themselves or they going with their coworkers? You're like, oh no, they said they was just picking up dinner, It all depends on the role in question. Because now I'm asking information. If you saying, oh, they supposed to be at work there at a restaurant, I'm snitching. If you say they're at their restaurant, but they said they're going by themselves just to pick up some dinner and they with a bitch, I'm snitching. It all depends on the details you give.
This is true. All right, let's finish it with.
Maybe I'm just too nice, because it sounds like I'm protecting all parties before I put my nose in somebody's business, and I shouldn't have said anything at all.
All right.
All I need is one time, and then if you don't act upon that time, I'm not telling you shit else. Because obviously you like being cheated on, so it's no point in me telling you.
Because there's some people you're telling them, oh no, you just trying to break us up.
All right, it's like, oh, you know what?
If my man's cheating though, if my man's is actively cheating already, and I see Shorty go do something,
then it's like
I don't mind my business.
That's so period.
It's fair game.
That's so period. Because baby, I mean, he probably got 5. How many you got? 4? Oh, okay. Well, score point for you.
I'm only
Score
bring
point
it
for
up
you.
later if I need my man to up the score.
damn.
He might be mad like, hey, bro, why you never told me? Hey, man,
It's none of my business. I don't know what you was gonna do.
None of my business.
You could have been mad at me.
Yeah, now a lot going on there. All right, I'm gonna finish it with this. And give y'all. So these are just people just confession stuff.
Oh, okay.
So just want to tell you on a scale of 1 to 10, you just tell me how crazy you think these are. There's a bunch of them. So all right, it says my dad drunk told me I was named after his first love and my mom doesn't know.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Excuse the fuck out of me?
That's a 10. That's
a 10.
terrible.
That's crazy. That is like a 10. Like what? He named you after his first love? And the mom
what you mean?
Ooh, that's
Change
crazy.
your name immediately.
That's crazy. It says, my sister and mom were arguing downstairs and my sister yelled out, that's why Devin isn't even dad's kid. And that's how I found out at 15 that I was an affair baby.
Oh no.
That's a 10 too.
These are crazy. Yo,
Reading your mom for filth is crazy.
Yo, my mom hired a hitman on my dad after a divorce. She didn't pay him half up front and on time, so he called my dad and let him know.
Oh yeah, lady, you going to jail.
Going to jail, bitch. Because what? You should have killed him.
It says, I found a Polaroid of my dad and his mistress as a 2-year-old and gave it to my mom. Yo! So she was 2 at the time and found a Polaroid.
Oh, okay.
I did an ancestry DNA test for fun and found out my dad has another son and that my sister had a different dad. My parents ended up separating.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
That's a 10.
That's crazy.
Well,
This is crazy. It say 2 of my cousins can't be left alone when they drink because they are kissing cousins. Yo. Hey, yo.
Y'all going to hell. Hell is hot.
I need y'all to dissect. I need eventually somebody to dissect it.
That's crazy.
Dissect kissing cousins?
Yeah, dissect it.
Is
That's that like
whoa,
down
whoa,
south shit.
Do not clip me for this. I just want to say
Go ahead.
don't count if you're not related. Don't count.
Somebody has to dissect that because there are a lot, and I been a lot of stories like that.
My grandpop slept with my grandma's sister in about 40% of the town back in the day. So the family tree on my mom's side is more of a forest, and I wasn't allowed to date anyone black that lived in my town because they could be a cousin.
That's some bullshit. That is yo. And this is because females is different. But to the niggas that know that y'all can just be reproducing and dropping your seed at every inch of fucking town, understand that eventually these kids grow up. And then your fucking kids can wind up dating each other if they don't know who the fuck they are.
They coming out all kids coming out.
Like,
crazy.
at least start getting your kids together so they can meet each other. Like, this is your brother, this is your sister. Make sure y'all don't date each other. Because what the fuck?
The woman I've known my whole life as my sister is actually my mother.
That's Tyler Perry.
That's the Tyler Perry
That's
movie.
so many fucking movies. Oh my god. That's an episode of Criminal Minds. Like, what the fuck?
This episode of Law and Order, it says my uncle left his wife for a sophomore in high school. He was the bus driver.
That's terrible.
Yo, that's crazy.
Child, what is she gonna do for you? Not a damn thing.
This is messy. My sister is not my dad's. She's my uncle's because my mother cheated on my dad with his brother.
Oh, okay. Well, have a good time with it.
She kept it in the family.
I
Definitely did.
I was almost aborted, but when my mom went to the clinic and they did an ultrasound and saw that there was 2 of us, she decided not to go through with it simply because she thought it would make her popular to have 2 twin babies. I don't even know what the hell that means.
Your mom's a weirdo.
What do you mean? You so hyped to have 2 kids? That's twins. Okay.
Cause what?
My dad is a bisexual and has multiple secret boyfriends in his childhood, even though he's a homophobic Republican. I tell everyone I can because I know he wouldn't want it in that way. Jesus Christ.
Politician too.
Anything else? My dad is a pastor and is involved in human trafficking. What the fuck? And my mom bails him out every time because apparently this isn't a new thing. Yes, I tell everyone who was listening, no, I no longer speak to them.
Jail and hell. Hell first. Hell fucking first.
What the hell?
Hell first.
Damn. All right, I think I'm ending on that note.
It's terrible.
Yeah. Wrap it all up here. Functional depression, bare minimum, what else? Just everything we talked about, postpartum, all of that. Wrap it all into a bow. Hey man, seek therapy. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Seek therapy. We all need more therapy. We all need to take care of our mental.
Outlet.
We all need an outlet.
Village.
Don't let social media turn you into a crash out, please.
Definitely. Don't take social media serious because some people be writing that behind and they in the same situation as you.
Yeah.
But they only projecting of what they actually want out of life and they're not getting. So don't take it seriously. If you see a girl being pampered by her man, don't feel jealous about it. Just say, that's what she got. That's what she got. And, hopefully you get that in return eventually, but you might not. I don't know. Don't wish for it. Don't see what somebody else has and then be like, oh, I want that. Just wish for your own peace and comfort and what settles your life correctly. Because looking at the next person and wishing what they want, you don't know what that comes with.
Yeah, because you never know.
Disclaimer. I am not somebody who really thinks that postpartum
This is all entertainment.
is a scam. It's all entertainment, you know. I'm speaking from a general perspective.
They gonna be on their ass.
We know that. It's not the bad guy, you guys. He does not know. He has not had a seed yet, so it's okay.
Allegedly.
Not allegedly. Bitch, it's time to close
man,
out.
like we always say, man, common sense ain't always common. So put a little bit more smarts in the world. And on that note, it's the both hands.
And I'm Ash.
I'll let y'all.
Bye.